Welcome to episode 139 of the Quest Lore series, King's Ransom. To start this quest you must have completed Black Knight's Fortress, Rune Mysteries, Murder Mystery, Merlin's Crystal, Holy Grail, Druidic Ritual, Jungle Potion, Shiloh Village, and one small favour. You speak to the gossip outside Sinclair's mansion. Something strange is afoot once again. They arrested a different member of the family than the one who you concluded was guilty, and the rest of the Sinclairs have left. Also, King Arthur has disappeared from Camelot Castle, as well as the Knights of the Round Table and Merlin. The guard points out that as the castle used to belong to the Sinclairs long before King Arthur moved in, they may be involved with their disappearance in an attempt to live there again. Since the front door is locked, you climb in through the smashed window on the side. Upstairs in the library, you find an address form, in the bookcase you find a Black Knight helmet, and in the dining room you find some scrap paper. The guard is going to take this evidence for an official case in court, but this will take over a month, so you decide to take matters into your own hands. You speak with Anna in the prison cell, and she'll let you know a secret entrance into the castle if you help her be released, innocent from the case of murder. She hands you a bit of thread, the colour of her trousers, although her siblings may also share a similar colour. The prosecutor presents the dagger with Anna's fingerprints, the thread which shares the colour of her clothes, and the poison which killed Lord Sinclair. Your first witness for the defence is the dog handler. He says that everyone bought poison from the salesman when he passed by the house. Then you call to witness the butler. You ask him about the dagger, and he says that only Lord Sinclair used to hold the dagger, which used to be in a display case, although on one occasion he saw Frank handling it. He was paying a lot of attention to the dagger. So you say that your client could have had her fingerprints planted on it. Next you call forward the maid, and ask her about the night of the murder. On the way towards Lord Sinclair to deliver his meal, she only passed by one of the Sinclair siblings, a young man. Lastly, you ask about the thread. As she does the laundry, the maid cannot confirm who it belongs to, since the siblings share many colours. The jury plead not guilty, and she is free to go. Now she has to handle all the paperwork before she is released. The secret entrance into Camelot is behind the statue east of the castle. Inside, Anna is talking to David, and it seems that they were planning everything together. They fooled you into getting her released, and Morgan Le Fay appears. You say that you will stop her, but she knocks you out. You are in a prison cell with the Knights of Camelot and Merlin. The reason King Arthur is not here is because Morgan turned him into a granite statue. Then he was taken away by the Black Knights. Morgan Le Fay teamed up with the Sinclairs, as they had their own gripes with King Arthur. The Knights of the Round Table and Merlin were overwhelmed by the force of the Black Knights, and the Holy Grail was taken too. Morgan cast a spell on Merlin, causing him to lose all of his powers. You make an escape plan. With all the knights you find a way to get Merlin out of prison through the window, and outside the cell there's a guard fixing his hair. You telekinetically grab a hairpin from him and start unlocking the metal door. You manage to get out of prison with the knights. While they are fighting against Le Fay's soldiers, you find the Holy Grail inside the round purple box. Meanwhile, Merlin is dealing with the Sinclairs. Even if he doesn't currently have his magic, he can still fool them. Wizard Crumpety in Ardoyne knows animate rock spells. For the spell to work, you need Arthur's most prized possession and a piece of granite. You put on a bronze med helm and an iron chain body and go into the Black Knight's fortress. Then you equip full black armor to go down the ladder. Here you see a statue of King Arthur. You read Animate Rock spell and he is freed from his granite prison. You hand him the bronze med helmet and chain body so that he can sneak out. As Merlin has managed to remove the Sinclairs, you go to the castle with all the Round Table Knights there, and you get your reward from King Arthur. Merlin also said that if he finds any of the Sinclairs at the mansion, he will cast magical spells on them. You now have access to the Night Waves training ground. Join me next time where I'll explain the lore behind Swan Song.